1 Korean, 1 Australian, 1 South African, 1 Peru national, and 1 from the Netherlands. There are 9 suspects in custody who are held under the counterterrorism laws. As soon as investigations are complete, we will update you with the identities of the suspects. It is premature to release these details now, as that might prejudice the ongoing investigations. More suspects continue to be arrested, including 1 arrested today. As we reported on Friday, so far there are no formal reports to the police regarding any missing persons in relation to the terror attack at the Westgate Mall. We urge Kenyans who may have missing persons who could have been at the mall at the time of the attack to report to the police. We also urge humanitarian agencies to whom some people may have reported missing persons to forward the information to the police. Only 3 businesses so far have reported suspected theft of property, and their cases are being investigated. On the day of the attack, at least 3 suspected looters were arrested. We wish to affirm that the government takes very seriously the allegations of looting, and that those found to have engaged in the looting will be prosecuted. We have also video evidence and testimony of some business owners at the mall confirming having inspected their premises and finding everything intact. Should anyone have information on looting at the mall or indeed elsewhere, they should report to the police. May I also comment on the travel advisory issued by the United States government at the weekend. We are concerned by the advisory, which is uncalled for, unnecessary, and unfriendly. The advisory was issued despite the fact that we had asked the United States government, as a friendly country, not to issue such an advisory. We believe issuing travel advisory is counterproductive in the fight against global terrorism. The travel advisory at this stage is not helping our collective effort against global terrorism. We cannot and shall not allow terrorists to instill fear in our people. And so we request the United States, as a friendly country to Kenya, to lift the travel advisory. Allow your citizens to travel to Kenya as other countries such as in the European Union have done so. There have been numerous terror attacks around the globe, and friendly and traditionally friendly countries have not done anything to increase the pain of the victim country. On the general security, the country remains calm and security is heightened. Our border patrols, as well as surveillance at ports of entry, remains high. However, we urge Kenyans and our visitors to remain vigilant at all times, and enhancing security is our shared responsibility. We have noted media reports and have received inquiries about intelligence operations. As we have said before, we do not discuss intelligence matters in public, and for that matter, we please you to bear with us with regard to the intelligence operations and intelligence information. I wish, therefore, to take an opportunity, as always, to invite a few of you to fill some questions so that we can move forward. Excuse me, can we please be orderly and take questions as guided by myself? Otherwise, I'll not allow you to ask questions. Yes, please.
My name is Geoffrey Mosok from The Standard. Waziri, you and the president told us that you had suspected about 10 to 15 terrorists in the mall. You later announced that 5 of them had been killed. Are these 9 in custody part of the team which was in the mall or outside the mall? And of those who were killed, is the government in custody of their bodies? And they, much as you don't want to disclose the identities, are they Kenyan nationalities or foreigners? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, please. The lady in checked black.
My name is Rita from KTN. You said one more suspect was arrested today. Where was that? We also understand there was a raid in Majengo yesterday. Did that have anything to do with the investigations into the mall attack?
Thank you, Rita. Yes, please come. The gentleman just in front here. Yeah.
Minister, BBC News. There is a report today, it's in the Daily Mail newspaper in London, that a British man arrested as he was trying to leave Kenya after the attack, named by the paper as Sharif Ahmed Abdirizak, was allegedly carrying maps of the shopping mall on his laptop, and that he initially refused to surrender his computer password. Can you confirm that? And can you say what the situation is with regard to the investigation into him?
Thank you. We confirmed that we said earlier on that the number of suspected terrorists could have been between 10 and 15. And we also said, and we still stand by that, that we killed 5 of the terrorists in the course of exchange of fire. That information is consistent with the ongoing investigations. But as we indicated earlier on in this statement, that the forensic investigation will identify the exact identity of the terrorist. With regard to the people in the custody, the police will continue to arrest and release or hold for further investigations individuals. We believe it is premature and will prejudice the results of investigations if we go giving you the identities of the suspects arrested. As far as it goes, the people who are in custody are suspects, and therefore to disclose their identity will be premature. It goes the same for the report you have read with regard to an alleged British terrorist. And therefore, it is not, we do not have sufficient evidence as at now until the forensic investigation identify the suspect. And it's only at that juncture we will authoritatively come to you and confirm that this is the identity of the suspect. We take a few more questions. Yes, the gentleman just behind.
I'm Patrick Mugo from Al Jazeera. Can you comment about what is your reaction about the leakage of intelligence brief to the ministers that they were briefed before the attack?
Thank you, Mugo. Please take your turn.
It's BBC Panorama. Surely with all the information that's coming out now, you have to accept that the Kenyan government should have done more to see an attack like this coming.
Say it again.
Surely with all the information we're learning this week, you have to accept now that the Kenyan government should have done more to see a potential attack like this coming.
I don't think it is you to determine what the government should accept or not. With regard to the issue of our information and our intelligence, that is our business. And that goes the same to my brother Mugo. We have indicated here, and we stand by that intelligence information remain intelligence information, and is nothing to be shared for public. And therefore, for that, we treat our intelligence as confidential, and it's not something that we are willing to discuss in public. Let me please take the last set of 2 questions so that we move forward. Please come to this side.
My name is Enoch Sikole from NTV. My first question is, are there reports that terrorists might have escaped through a tunnel? What is your response on that? The second one is still on the raid on Majengo yesterday. Was it related to the Westgate mall attack?
Thank you. And for that Majengo, Rita, Paul, I didn't respond to you. I'll come to it shortly. Yes, please.
Last time you spoke about hostages, about 30 of them were being held hostage. What's their fate now?
Thank you very much. With regard to whether the terrorists escape through the tunnel, I want to assure the country that when our security forces moved to the site, they completely secured and sealed off any points of exit from the building. We all saw the clip that was showing that tunnel, but I want to confirm that it was completely secured and there was no way any terrorist could have escaped through that tunnel. With the Majengo raid, it is our responsibility, and the country will continue to take the necessary action to secure the country. We do not think it is anything to do with the ongoing or with the terror at the Westgate. But again, if findings will lead to that direction, it is a welcome thing. I have said that security has been heightened across the country, in all ports of entry, and in many other areas. And therefore, it is not specifically targeted to that, but it's a normal security ongoing to ensure that the country is secure. We have had a myriad of proposals and suggestions, and even people alleging about hostages. We indicated earlier on that we think, unless the forensic investigation show otherwise, that we really do not think there are any hostages. We are, however, open and will share with you the findings of the forensic investigation. But we do not think that the information being churned out of alarming numbers of people being held at hostage at that time could be true. So it is the government position that there were no hostages, and we managed to rescue all people who were in the building. We thank you very much, and we will continue to brief you regularly as the finding and information come out. Thank you very much, and good evening. Goodbye.